Okay, and this is the final question and answer portion. I believe all the ladies, yes, they're now donned with headsets. Let's try if they can hear me. Ladies, can you hear me? Hello? Well, I think the music there is so loud. Okay, let's welcome our first finalist here. First finalist is Miss Angelica Catara, representing the local government unit of Kinsilico. Hi Angelica, how do you feel that you're now part of the top 5?
I feel so blessed. While walking in front, I'm really thanking God that I have been a part of the top 5.
Would you like to say hi to your fans? I hear a lot of fans there.
Thank you everyone for supporting me, and also I would like to thank the judges for choosing me.
So I'd like to call on the co-chairman of Mutya Buahanan 2017 Beauty Pageant Committee, the very lovely beauty queen herself, Dr. Gretchen Lokias Cabalang, to hand me the final question. Thank you so much, former Miss Mamaha, Dr. Gretchen Cabalang, for this question. And are you ready for the final question?
As I will ever be.
Okay, and this is the final question. And it's actually sealed, guys. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and R.C. Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others. I would like to repeat the question for you. Easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem.
If I were to have my opinion according to the cosmetic operation, I would say that I would agree in a point and somewhat disagree in a point, because everything has its pros and cons. Of course, I would really prefer it to agree. Why? Because all of us are created equal. Others may not be beautiful physically, but others are really beautiful on the inside. So, being beautiful on the outside, for others, they think that it is very uncommon, or it's very unusual for us Filipinos. But for me, it is not. Because we need to accept the decisions that we made in order for us to grow. Like, as what you have said, the edge. My edge is my experiences in my life, because those experiences taught me that even though I stumbled down, I need to stand up and show the world that I know I can do this. So for those people who wanted to have the cosmetic surgery, I would prefer to, it really depends on you, because you know what is your edge. You know that the physical is not only the edge you have. And that is why I am standing here in front of you guys to be a voice. To be a voice in order for me to understand people. For me to be able to show that being here in front is also hard. So that's having a not so beautiful face. So I wanted you guys to feel that I am also nervous. I am also sometimes not happy with what is happening in my life. But here I am. I am as strong as I am. And that made me who I am. The girl on fire. Thank you. Hello, good evening.
Just to be sure, what was the music back there? Ask for the music, they didn't ask you to sing. Anyway, you have a good voice. Was it too loud?
Yes, it's too loud. I can hear everything.
Okay, that's good. Are you ready for the final question? Okay, here is your final question, Anna Grace. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and R.C. Munoz did, Would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others. I will repeat the question for you. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others.
Thank you. Well, for me, I wouldn't change anything for myself. I am who I am because God made me who I am. And of course, physical cosmetics, like changing what you are, is also changing what your personality is. And of course, we are given this beauty that the Lord has given us. That we should always tell to ourselves that beauty is from us and nothing can take it away from us. Not even the plastic surgery, because if we have a plastic surgery, we are also changing who we are. That will be all. Thank you.
Finalist is candidate number 4, Miss Hyra Desiree Betito. Hi, Hyra.
Hello.
Yes, you have so many fans tonight. Would you like to say hi to them?
Hi, everyone.
So how do you feel that you're now part of the top 5?
I feel very blessed, and still I feel nervous because this portion will really make it or break it.
Well, I wish you all the luck. Are you ready for your final question? Okay, your final question goes like this. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others. I'll repeat the question for you. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? Easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others.
Well, that's very timely and relevant to myself. Yes, there are a lot of personalities in showbiz or in our society nowadays that had undergone enhancements, or shall I say enhancement. For me, if that's what will make you happy, then go for it. It's your right. Because I believe something that happiness, success is not the key to happiness, but happiness is the key to success. But if you're happy with the thing that you're doing, like undergoing enhancement, then it's your decision. But at the end of the day, if you're happy, then yes, don't mind others saying that that's bad. You're not beautiful anymore because you've done such thing. But for me, beauty comes from within. Beauty is something that we possess, and beauty from the heart is something that cannot be taken away from us. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hyra Desiree Betito. But you know what, Hyra? From my own opinion, you don't need any surgery at all. Because you're very beautiful already. I mean, all of you girls are very beautiful. Okay? So congratulations, that's finalist number 4, Miss Hyra Desiree Betito. Moving on is Mutya number 7, Miss Erica Joyce Vivero Zayas, representing the Balbagon Arasa. Hi Erica, you look so beautiful tonight.
Thank you, Mark.
So how do you feel that you're part of the top 5?
Of course, I feel nervous, but I know I will survive.
You will, you definitely will. Are you ready for your final question? Okay, your final question goes like this. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others. I'll repeat the question.
Thank you for that question. With the advancement of our technology nowadays, many of us has a beauty care and the advancement of the beauty enhancement has become trending in our society. So as for me, as a nursing student and having exposed myself to the medical field, then I would totally approve of this breakthrough of the science and technology, because I believe that a genuine beauty is not measured in the physical attributes of the person, but it is seen and it is felt with the heart of the woman and with the heart that serves the people, a heart that feels the people. So as for me, if I have to do this for me to promote my advocacy about life, then I think there's nothing wrong about it. And I want to share to the people that making yourself better is never a selfish action to make. And that will be all. Thank you.
To our last finalist, it's Mutya number 13, representing the Camigan Tourism Association, Karen Claire Lampa. Hi, Karen. What was the music back there? Was it too loud? Was the music too loud back there?
Super.
What was the music?
I don't know the title.
It's too loud. Okay, good. So, are you ready for your final question?
Yes.
Okay, here is your final question, Karen. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? That means easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others. I'll repeat the question for you. With the recent trend and openness when it comes to cosmetic enhancements, like what Xander Ford and RC Munoz did, would you be willing to undergo such procedures if it would mean getting an edge in the real world? Easier in getting jobs, higher self-esteem, and more praises and recognition from others?
Well, for me, I would not change anything from me. What my age is being myself and I do believe that what God gave me to me is the best thing. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Karen Claire Lava. But you know what, Karen? Just in my opinion, you don't need any physical or cosmetic surgery at all, because honestly, you're very beautiful. So candidate number 13, ladies and gentlemen.